This is some stuff going on. Okay, so this is our class selection screen. Slightly more awkward that it's a bunch of like big portraits instead of the list. But we got vagabond, warrior, hero, bandit, astrologer, prophet, samurai, prisoner, confessor, and wretch. The usual. You have basically nothing one. Let's see, show stats. Okay, here we go. I was like, can I have some kind of point of comparison of what these are? I think I preferred the old interface where you scrolled through them and then the whole screen was all the stats to compare, just because it was, you could just look in one place and scroll between them instead of having to look at each list individually from left to right like this and try to make sense of these inventories and whatnot. This is like a vigor class. They start with a... I don't want to choose a buy type. I want to look at what they start with. I'm afraid to, like, get started. I just want to see what the, explanation? Here we go. No, not low. No, I want to know what's in their inventories. This is definitely worse. This is definitely worse than the old character selection screen. It's just less clear and harder to tell what I'm... Can I highlight it with my mouse? I have a mouse. No? Okay, well, 2 swords and a shield and a glowy thingy that everybody starts with. Okay, so I don't have to care about what that is. Everybody has that, so we'll ignore that. So that's a sword and a shield and a halberd. That's 2 swords and a shield. Falcoins or falchions or whatever. An axe and a shield. This is the thief character. So they've got a little weapon and a little shield, but they've also got a bow and arrow. This one has... It almost looks like a tonfa. Huh. The astrologer. So they're the intelligence one. So that's your spell casting playthrough, basically. This is your dex build. This is your faith build, maybe? Prophet? Highest number is mind. Oh, and faith. Never mind. These people are intelligence, but not arcane. I don't know how the magic works in this one, so there's going to be surprises, probably. But I might lean towards just having a dex character. Samurai would be fun. A katana. And you get flaming arrows and whatnot. What are these guys? The prisoners. Dexterity and intelligence. As usual, the opening class probably doesn't matter that much. It's just kind of what kind of build you want to do, and whether or not you want to lean on spellcasting or melee as you go through for the first time. I think I'm gonna go for the Confessor. Go back to my roots a little bit of playing a cleric back in the back in my Dark Souls 2 and so on playthroughs as a starting point. I was tempted to go pure melee as a pure skill check thing, but like it's like this big open world thing, and this might be a really long game compared to the other ones because of its new structure, and I don't really want to completely neglect spellcasting. And I also like the backup heals that kind of stuff kind of gives you in some of these games, but I don't really know what that'll be in this one's case or not, and so on. Let's see. This is a whole thing. I never think of names before. Why don't I ever think of names before I start? Mature. Aged. Can I see you without clothes? There it is. That's exactly what I meant, actually. Because I'm like, can I see what he looks like? Let's see. Yeah. Can I get to his face a little bit more? Can I drag it? Nope. I want to see his face up close while I change his age. We'll just go with mature. The keepsake. The Crimson Amber Medallion. Increases maximum HP. Used to gain many runes. Don't know what that means. Reinforced Sacred Flasks. Is it like an Estus Flask type thing? Ashes are said to hold spirits within. A container for certain thrown items. A cracked pot. These strange cracked pots that somehow mend themselves. Breaks the seal on imp statues but can only be used once. Said to originate from the demigod. 5 sacred branches charged with beguiling power. Boosts physical damage negation. Attracts enemies' aggression. Wow, I wonder who that's for. Okay, this is a safe. a safe starting point. It's just some extra health. Yeah, the as usual, won't know what the best options are until you've already played the game. Choose base template or detailed appearance. Two per age. I don't. They're not that distinctive, to be honest. I don't have like a massive opinion. That guy sounds like he just has back problems. Let's go with that one. Poor guy. Alright, let's see what the hair... Okay, this is gonna be a whole intro episode. Yeah, okay. I'll just settle in to have a nice long character creation episode and stop worrying about getting along with this. This is gonna be... This is a whole thing. It is involved. Bone structure is a menu option. Don't know if I've seen that before. It's like weird to think about. Something about his... Can I like re-randomize him or anything? Wait, facial aesthetic. Okay, is there a go... Okay, there's a go faster. It's the bumpers. That's maximum feminine. Oh, it makes his head like wider, I guess. Okay. Apparent age, 205. These are very subtle and granular. Form emphasis. Strong. Okay. How does this thing do with extreme sliders? This is extremely strong feminine. Oh, he got real pointy in a lot of spots. Immediately, I start pressing some sliders and I don't feel like I can recognize him as a human anymore. Like immediately some of the details are just weird enough that I'm like, that's it, I'm doomed. Why did they let me touch this? Oh my goodness. Can I have oh my goodness, there's so many. Can I have more like presets to start with instead? Oh no, what have I done? Let's see if I can work on that nose. He's it's very a lot. Honestly, the lips though. The lips and the chin, there's something going on there. There's no randomize button, is there? I like to hit randomize, or I like to select from some choices and then like edit from there maybe. Maybe more bridge, but then that's height? Protrusion. Got an exceptional amount of nose now. I'm gonna be here for an hour just trying to get this going. It kind of looks alright. Let's see here. That's the cursed option. Yep. That's the real dangerous button, is how spaced the eyes are. Oh, he looks like an Oblivion character. Remember Oblivion? There was just something up with the average face in a lot of that game. Oh my goodness. Okay, well every time that I change his eye size, I'm gonna have to rechange his spacing, basically. Because that messes with the whole perception. This is an experience. Am I even... should I be doing this in order, maybe? I don't... Oh, he looks so unamused. Or overly amused? Okay, nope, back to Oblivion territory there. How sad can I make him look? Because that's like really in character for this game. If I just make him really sad looking, then that'll make the whole thing work. Nose size is a whole option. Whoa, it's like putting a fisheye lens on him. Okay. Nose to forehead ratio. I appreciate that these are really good for people that want to make exact copies of certain characters in their games, because there's like whole Reddits that were dedicated to people that just love that. But I am so never ready for this level of detail. I'm more of a pick from a list of noses person, and then just see which one works. Honestly, this menu... He looks like he's sarcastic right now. Honestly, this menu in particular I think helped out a little bit though. I'm just trying to figure out how to make this whole thing make some sense. I think I'll just settle on making him sad. Those eyes got a bit too small now. Oop. Well, that made it weird immediately though. That's how you make him look a bit more dedicated. Sticks out like crazy though, doesn't it? We've been through most of these. Nostrils? That's a lot of nose. I don't know if I want to touch his nose again. I think we're good enough. It's fine. Cheekbone height. That's how that's one of the ways to make his eyes show a bit more. Because they're kind of eating up his... The cheekbones are kind of eating up his eyes. Oh god. Okay. Better give him a face. I've never so immediately been on a mission to make someone less cursed. Because there was just something immediately wrong and I've just been trying to walk it back since. Just cheek size, yep. It's sort of this gaunt, punished prisoner look. Let's see. Tip position. What's your position on tipping? One wouldn't expect a chin to have so many different dimensions. There's so many separate things to consider. It is just a whole thing. We haven't gotten to hairstyles or anything yet. Oh god, there's still jaw. That's the missing element. I was like, how do you make him look, that part look different? It wasn't all chin, it was the jaw too. Lower jaw? I almost need like a thing that highlights the part that's gonna move so I can look for it. Okay. Go back to mouth versus lips, which are separate, of course. I'm just gonna put a helmet on this guy like immediately, knowing how this games work, so this is just all the funnier. I don't know, maybe he'll show up in cutscenes if there even are cutscenes. There usually aren't. Occlusion? Dude, there are words I don't even know what they mean in the context of a face. That's how you get that part to move, okay. He was like extremely thin-lipped. So occlusion is like how much the lips curve past each other, I guess. I only know the word in the context of like ambient occlusion, and I barely know what that means in the graphical terms. Customizing a face with this level of granularity is kind of like when you say a word a few hundred times until it stops feeling like a word. The more you poke at the face, you're like, what do faces look like? I'm not sure. Somebody tell me what faces look like? I'm suddenly convinced that I've never seen a real person before. Okay. He both seems massively different and like I didn't change anything at all from the beginning. Somehow both feel true at the same time. Okay, I can dig it. Where are... Yeah, that was one menu option. Anyway, now all these ones. Hair? Let's see what... Oh, let's see them options. Get the buzz. I do often pick basic... There's your Nathan Drake hair. I do often pick exactly the hair that it started on. The big curls. Now that's a level of detail you do not have access to before. The slick back. He looks like a fighting game character, like... I guess a lot of them have that kind of vibe a little bit, like a Tekken character. There's the ponytail with the sad hanging down parts, and also is the one that I customized the face based on originally. A much shaggier version. Hide back. That actually hides some of the goofier parts of his face in a good way. That one's a lot. That's a bit Saejima. That's a wild mane. And fuzzy top. Cut back. These are some good hairstyles to have for this kind of setting. The usual. Definitely passed into the female coded hairstyles, but it's always cool just to have them on one option. What if your dude just wants to own it? So I made his face based on this one, but I think I can dig this one. The big sloppy tied back mess with a little bit of that scene kid cover my face with my hair thing. So do I stay with the default brown? Or do I go colorful with it? Like a deep red. Is the only oh, okay. No. I found the other options. Okay. I was wondering, I'm like, this is very understated. Which is, I guess they can do, but what if I wanted to go somewhere with it? Here's a deep red. How's some of those bluish purples looking? That's the sweet spot I like. Maybe a little setting destroying. You navigate this strangely. Okay. Okay, so the joystick always moves that part. Hey, it's anime black hair. when a character has black hair, but they're not going to use the color black. So it's like a really deep bluish purple instead. I kind of dig it. It's like a really subtle extra piece of color that isn't just a black or a brown, but it's not really overtly a bright color. I might keep that luster. Is that how shiny it is? I can strength. This is it being weak. Oh yeah, no, that's it being strong. That's my hair's wet. Then I can take the luster out entirely. It's interesting when you see it actively lustery, it does feel a little bit like it's just like brightly adding white spots to my hair. Root darkness. I need to see my roots. Can you see my roots? I think it makes the middle of my hair black, right up there. I don't think this is a very good hairstyle for seeing roots. I'll just take it out. White hairs. Oh, hey. Abundant white hairs might be a little severe in the level of white. Know what I mean? I'll just let him have his purpley hair. Eyebrows. You can match the hair or not. What are the eyebrows, though? I get closer. Yep. Time to get really granular, especially since I can barely see them in the first place. Just give them thick eyebrows like me. Yeah. Facial hair. That's all in. There's the mustache. Much more mustache. Yeah, might leave him with that. Once I change enough stuff, I don't want to change that much about other things because I started there. You can ironically reduce the amount of stubble, despite him starting off with stubble. What does it look like if I take out his beard entirely? Oh, it's the little pores of that's the stubble. It's how much you want to see those little spots everywhere. Yeah, I got too used to him seeing him with something on there. What if his is just brown on the beard? I'm wondering if it looks better if these are the brown? Maybe. Leave everything else the same. Eyelashes. Bro, I can't see his eyelashes. That might be a byproduct of this particular design. These ones are definitely way longer. Those ones just don't exist. You know, I'll trust you. Eyes. Right iris size and left iris. So you can customize them as one or go down there and separate the other one. That's some fun. What if I take his left eye and cloud it? Give him a gold eye. Then the other one's just out underneath the under the hair. Clouding color. No, it's just the iris though, the clouding. Like the whole eye is not gonna look like that. It kind of makes me want an option where you can just take out the eye altogether. That's when I make them match. I was curious what it would look like if you make the two different eyes different sizes. But the one you're seeing on the right, which is our left, is maximum iris size. So I can't go I can't go David Bowie and have one have have massive iris on one side, which could have been that was like my first thought. So I was thinking about making the eyes look different from each other, but not be heterochromia. Left eye position. Close. Far. Trying to see what moves. Oh, right. Easy to tell if I move both of them. I was looking at the other one. Oh, it's the direction it's looking in. So close, far. Far looks out a bit. I'll leave these at default, but move this one to far. So it should stick out a bit. Yeah. If that's even ever visible beyond the clouding. Could make it less clouded. Hang on, I'm gonna go back and change his hair. Just so we can see this better. I want to see these eye graphics. That's maximum clouding. Less clouding. Oh. That's his iris size. So the entire thing changes. I thought it was how it would change how dilated the inside is, but no, the entire thing comes in and out. Oh, the color is white. So I can red it. That's interesting. Yeah, I want to just barely be able to make out an iris. There we go. We'll see if I... This is a lot of really minute customization of a character that, once again, fairly sure we're going to put a helmet on. Such as it goes. Okay. We've been through all these skin features. Pores? He defaults to maximum pores, but you can reduce the pores. I do not see his... Oh, there's the pores. It's very subtle. Then I can delusterize his skin if I want it to look less oily. Dark circles under the eyes, you can make them more extreme. Just give this guy just a real bad time overall. Change the color. I'll leave that. Cosmetics. Eyeliner. Shadow upper. He starts off with a bit of it. Just to highlight the eye. Eyeshadow lower. That's also a fair bit. It's really hard to see. Cheeks. Would you like some color? Wow. Really changes his look real fast. Subtle or vibrant lipstick. Tattoos. Would you like to add some mistakes? Oh, right, tattoos and marks, so you can scar him. Got burn marks across his face. That one looks like it might even intersect with his eye. Add some slashes across. One perfect one down the middle that looks very on purpose. A big crossing one that you might be able to make across the eye or something. Little dot. Definitely like splotches and like pock marks and stuff, but now we're getting to intentionally placed stuff. I'm gonna go back and get rid of the hair again, just so we can actually look at these. I think you can flip them and move them around. I think you were able to do that before too. So I can see about putting them in a spot that makes some more sense if I want to. Those scream that they're supposed to be around eyes, so it's weird that they default to being way up there. Honestly, a lot of these look like they should be around eyes. These ones less so, they look like they're supposed to be there, kinda. What do you think that says? I would want to know before I put it on my face. Maybe that's just me. That looks like the eclipse. Was it an eclipse in Dark Souls, or was it just an eclipse in Berserk? Tweak. Here we go. And you can also flip it. So here I can add marks around his eyes. Eye patches. So the two sides, nothing or all of it. Okay. The eye patch might technically be fitting at this point, but I didn't go through all that to cover his eye. That's so much work for the subtle part that's covered by his hair. Should I switch back? Nah. This is the look I was... When you customize everything around one specific look, if you change that, everything goes out the window. You're like, what am I doing? All right, well, we made a dude. I think it's all the stuff. Select face similar to preset to present face. I don't... Terrified of pressing that button. Hey, would you like to suddenly replace your face with a completely different face? Alter body? Oh, we're still going. Okay. The hair, you can change his body. You can jam up that bod. Usually bigger bodies make the armor look better, because it's usually kind of scaled directly-ish to what you're shaped like. Standard or muscular? Body hair color, match hair. You know, body hair should probably just be brown. Before it gets weird with the stuff I've done. What does abundant body hair look like? I can't even see it. Hang on. Wait, that's zoomed in? Okay, guys, come on. That's a weird choice. I can't even see it. Is there body hair? We have interesting definitions of abundant body hair. That's all I'm saying. As, you know, a person who exists as me, disagree. Hey, would you like to just fuck with head proportions? This isn't a dangerous game to play, is it? They're definitely tied to each other. There's a specific... Yeah, you can catch up with chest, but you can't, like... You can't deviate too far, which is funny, because past games just went fucking bonkers with that stuff. How much thigh would you like? Sure, why not? Save to favorites? You know what? That encourages me a bit. That makes me a little less afraid to press buttons, knowing that my character won't just fucking vanish on me. Oh, look, this is his body hair. I can see it now. Now that he's purple. Wow, you can just change the shit out of that color. Just go wild with it. Okay. We get there? Actually, don't know. I don't know how much I changed it, to be honest. I'm gonna check. Oh, you can see it there. There we go. I was like, what? Actually, immediately I forgot what he looked like a second ago. Sure. We went all in. Dude, these nested menus. We're getting back here now. Okay. Ah, names! I still didn't think of a name!